Yeah, a theory is said to be a set of ideas used in explaining something. But sociological theories are a set of ideas used in explaining social phenomena. Um, I'll be explaining structural functionalism as one of the theoretical frameworks in the field of sociology. Look at the name of this theory: structure and function. It implies that there are structures of the society, and these structures must perform certain functions for the survival of the entire society at large. Structural functionalism is a theoretical framework in the field of sociology that seeks to understand the complex interrelationships between various components of the society and their contributions to social stability and cohesion. It is rooted in the works of early sociologists like August Comte, Emile Durkheim, Herbert Spencer, and the likes. But it was later on expanded by figures like Takopasis. This theory laid so much emphasis on the importance of social structures and their functions in maintaining social order. The main theme of structural functionalism is that it posits that society is analogous to a biological organism which has various parts. These parts must work relatedly and interrelatedly. The parts must also work dependently and interdependently for the survival of the entire society. What does it imply? It implies that the society has different institutions and structures. It is the pattern of behavior that exists within these social institutions that we call structure. So the society has several, or let me say, different institutions and structures, such as family, education, religion, economy, political, and the rest. All these structures must function well. The structures must function well because it is their functions that will cohesively promote the overall stability that will occur within the society that we live in. Each component of these structures play specific roles, and their roles contribute to the functioning of the entire society. For example, the family unit is not only about raising children, but the family also instill values and norms that are essential for social continuity for the children. One of the basic propositions or tenets of structural functionalism is the concept of social norms and values. And these norms and values serve as guiding principles for individuals' behavior as a member of the society because these norms promote social integration and at the same time social coherence. And these enable individuals to coexist harmoniously in the society at large. When societies experience dysfunction such as crime or criminality, poverty, disintegration, structural functionalism seeks to identify how these issues disrupt the overall equilibrium and what mechanisms are necessary for restoring the social order that is lost. Um, the theory seeks to understand the interplay of societal components and their roles in maintaining social stability. It emerged in the 19th and early centuries, and this paradigm is closely associated with the works of prominent sociologists like I mentioned earlier on, such as Emile Durkheim, Robert K. Merton, Taco Parsons, August Comte, Albert Spencer, and the rest. So their position is that the society is likened to a living organism. It's just like the human body. You have different parts. You have the digestive system, you have the recreative system, you have the excretory system. All these systems must work well for your body to function well. So what they're saying is that the society is akin to a living organism where various institutions and structures contribute to the overall equilibrium and functionality of the social system. This theory is built upon the idea that each part of the society, be it family, education, political, religion, economy, serves or performs specific functions that are essential for the survival and cohesion of the entire structure. I cited the example of the family a few minutes ago. The family is often viewed as a primary social unit, right? And it is responsible for socializing the children, instilling values, providing emotional support. That is for the family. Education, in turn, is considered crucial for transmission of knowledge and preparation of individuals for their roles in the workforce and in the society at large. So, one of the key strengths of structural functionalism is its emphasis on interdependence of societal components. In fact, this perspective underscores, you know, the importance of unity, the importance of social solidarity, the importance of social cohesion. So the society must work in harmony. There must not be chaos. There must be stability. There must be homeostasis. There must be a state of equilibrium. So the interdependence of societal components is very important, and it underscores how disruptions in one area can lead to the instability in others. What I'm trying to say in essence is that this theory posits that the society operates like an organism with various parts, and each of these parts have their functions to perform for the survival of the entire society. If there is a malfunction in one part, it's definitely going to affect other parts. Let's take, for instance, the family as a social institution. You have lost it within the family. You have not been trained well. You have not been, values have not been instilled in you. How do you function as a bona fide member of the society? You may derail because most of the basic norms and values that you are expected to learn have not been learned in any way. And this can lead to instability in others. Imagine you are not trained well within the family and you find yourself in another social institution called educational institution. How do you perform well? So definitely a malfunction in one of these parts will lead to instability in others. And they now suggest that social change is inevitable and it must occur gradually to preserve harmony. So additionally, structural functionalism provides a framework for making analysis of societal norms and their institutions, and this oftentimes enables sociologists to explore the intricate relationships between various social elements. However, structural functionalism has faced series of criticisms for its perceived inability to account for social change and conflict. Critics argue that the theory often overlook the power dynamics and inequalities present in the society, as well as the potentials for the institutions to perpetuate suffering rather than stability. So, the deterministic nature of the perspective can lead to a complacent acceptance of the status quo, thus hindering efforts, for social reform. In conclusion, structural functionalism provides a valuable view or lens through which we examine the interrelationships within the society. While it offers insights into maintenance of social order and cohesion, it is also important that, or let me say, it is essential to remain cognizant of its limitations, particularly regarding social change. What do I mean by social change? Social change refers to the alteration, transformations, and the modifications that occur within the social structure. So, it is essential to remain cognizant of its limitations, particularly regarding social change and inequality, because sociological inquiry continues to evolve. And as it continues to evolve, we must integrate insights from various perspectives that will always enhance our understanding of the complexities of human society. The human society is very complex. It is very difficult to understand people. So the basic tenet of structural functionalism is just social cohesion, how some of these parts work together to bring harmony and for the society to be in a state of equilibrium, a state of balance.